All right. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I see we are good over there. I just need it to be good on... Yep, okay. We're good on both fronts. Cool beans. Okay. Hello everyone. So, I'm gonna be attempting a sponsored stream today. I say attempting because I'm having issues actually getting my install to count. Because I downloaded it on my phone from the QR code, right? Downloaded it on my phone just to start playing it, get a little bit of, what do you call it? A little bit of experience with the game so I can actually, talk about it. And it won't let me download it from the link. I had to go on my phone hotspot to even get it to work. So, I don't know what's going on. This may count, it may not. It still only says one install, which bothers me, because I've installed it on a second device now, which I installed it on, different account, new user, so it should be fine, but we'll see when we hit level 7. Also, to give you guys a little bit of context for when this inevitably freezes and I have to restart the app and make a whole big fuss out of it. Usually I play these on my iPad because I can download it on my iPad and once on my phone, and it'll count for 2 devices in my favor, and it's much nicer that way. That's not the way this one works, apparently. I don't know if it's Stream Elements cracking down on that, which if it is, honestly, they've probably lost me. Just because I do not have the fan base for it. And I'm not going to go and ask all of my friends to hey, download this game and play it for 2 hours to get me $10. I'm not going to do that. That's not fair. But I am playing on a Google Pixel. It is the one Android device I have because it's the device that runs the apps I publish. It's the one Android device I have. It was made in 2016. It is an 8-year-old phone. It's not meant to run a game like this. It's not meant to run most mobile games at this point. So, we're going to try it and see how far we get, and hopefully this will count towards the campaign goals. Hopefully. I have my doubts, but I can be hopeful. So, we're gonna try it and we're gonna see. Because I don't even know if this is the right, game category or whatever. This is genuinely one of the worst sponsorships I have ever done. And that's saying a lot. So, we're gonna get into this and see what happens. Also, if I don't see the chat immediately, it's because I'm looking downwards. My head is gonna be down. Just because my head is facing downwards does not mean I'm not paying attention. It just means that, yeah. It just means that I'm facing downwards and may not see the chat the first time. So please bear with, is all I'm saying. And on that note, let's get into this. I give it about 20 minutes before the game crashes and I have to reboot it. So also it goes without saying, but if you guys want to play this game and contribute to our sponsorship campaign, use the QR code. I'm also going to put this in the chat just because I like it. So there we go. Okay. So getting into it, the one thing I can tell you from this game is that it has a very, very long tutorial. It is one of the longest tutorials I have ever played. So we're going to be doing this for a while before we actually get any control over what we're doing. So just fair warning there. Oh, geez. Is it gonna... Also, fair warning, if any notifications come in on this, it's because I have not powered this phone on in around 9 months. So we're just going to go through this and we will see. It's still not showing more than one install, which worries me. But it'll be what it'll be. The other thing I am going to do is I am going to skip this storyline. It's not a particularly good storyline, so I'm going to skip it anyway. So while we go through this tutorial, just because I'm going to go insane if I don't keep myself talking, because I'm the only one on this stream, I think. One of the things I've wanted to do, and I'm probably going to create a poll on it to see how it would be received, is, like, over the summer, I have one more week of senior project left, where a lot of my time will go. But one of the things I want to do is, like, it wasn't last summer. It was 2 summers ago at this point. I started making a game called Element Miner. And I want to keep, like, I want to pick that back up. I want to pick the development of that back up and hopefully actually publish it. So if me streaming that would be a thing of interest, I'm more than happy to stream it. But I kind of want to pull out before I do, because I don't want to be the only one in the stream. So again, we're still in the tutorial. We are 11 minutes in. Granted, I talked for like 3 minutes beforehand, but we're still like 11 minutes in. Oh, hi. My cat decided to join me. For the record, it takes basically through chapter 3 in this game for the tutorial to end. Like, so far, I have no complaints with this game as a whole. It's completely mediocre. But my biggest complaint is just this tutorial is so freaking long. Like, I bet you it's going to take us a half hour to get through this. Or close to it. We're at 13 minutes already. So, we'll see, but I don't have high hopes. That is bottle number 1 of lemonade down. There will not be a bottle number 2. We skip. Okay. We're finally into chapter 3. I seriously cannot skip through this fast enough. My goodness. You see, if I try and tap out, that's what happens. It's insanely annoying. Yes, I know. Target weak spots. I've heard that a million times at this point. There we go. I still can't do anything. There we go. Okay. 15 minutes for a tutorial. That's not insane. Still not great. Just saying. Definitely not insane, though. So, our first goal is to get our castle to level 7. Because I really want to see, does this thing count? Because I can't figure out what counts and why it's not counting. Oh my gosh. Okay. Again, it won't let me do anything else, which is really, really annoying. So, okay. We'll do the clear rubble in a second. One of the things I have learned from the amount of times I have played this game at this point to try and, like, get some talking points and things. Because, mind you, it's completely a sponsorship. You know, they're paying me to stream this and promote this game. So, I was trying to get some talking points and stuff. And, like, if you don't want to do the tutorial, then tough. It's, like, really hardcore about it. Let me claim that. We can speed this up as I don't care. The problem is it's also really hard to care about the story of this game. Because again, it's making me do this. I don't want to do this. I would much rather not do this, but it's making me. Yes, I know. Okay, cool. Finally. Alright, we'll speed that up. What do we need to go from 5 to 6? We need our wall to level 3, which is going to be easy. Then we need to build the barracks. So, actually, you know what we're going to do? Because it gets us a lot of things. We're going to search and try and win some battles here. So, we're going to do this. and attack and all that good stuff. Hey, there we go. It is indeed the right streaming category. Good to figure that out, 20 minutes in. So here we go. We can claim that, and then these things are awesome. The Vampire Baron chests. Because you know what that got us? 86,000 wood. And you know why that's important? Because the only thing you struggle with upgrades in this game is not having enough wood. So the fact that we were able to just get, 86,000, and that happens each time you win a battle. Like, I've been doing my research, guys. I know what I'm doing. Alright, so that'll be done in a second. So that's 2 minutes. What else do we need to do here? So that we need to get this upgraded for. But while that's being upgraded, and I don't want to waste my speed boosts, it's gonna walk us through this sooner or later anyway. So we might as well just do it now. Boom. And going back to my whole, game creating thing, I started it a while ago, but I didn't have the programming knowledge that I do now. One of the things I want to do is So, I got into game development through Roblox Studio. And one of the things that I made in Roblox Studio was a game called Tennis Court Tycoon, where the factory was all different kinds of tennis balls, and then the actual game was building a tycoon, or was building a tennis court. And you had a bunch of different classes and stuff like that. So one of the things that I think could be really fun is, and it would be a longer than one summer project. Element Miner, I think I'm at the point where I can get that going. I think if I spend, an hour or two a day in the summer working on it, I think I can get it done. Because it would be great to publish, I could put it on resumes, in portfolios, etc. What I think would be a bigger goal would be that, because I would be starting everything from scratch. So I think I'd have to see my college schedule next year, how much work I'm going to have, how much free time I'm going to have. There's a lot of unknowns with college. I still don't know who my roommate is. I'm going to be getting a random roommate, just purely through lack of networking, and lack of knowing anyone. But in the end, Like, it's entirely possible that I might have, you know, see, here's the thing. I never I never did streaming in high school during the school year because I didn't have the time. I was involved in a lot of things that had a lot of commitments, and I still plan to be involved in a lot of things, don't get me wrong. I absolutely still want to be involved in, a lot of activities at college, a lot of clubs. I still want to do sports. Like, I want to run, even if it's on my own, instead of, like, with a team. But it's entirely possible I may have time where I'll have weeks where I can just take a couple hours and stream or something like that. I don't expect to have that kind of time, but it's entirely possible that I could. Being completely and utterly honest. It is entirely possible that I could have that kind of time. Again, I would be shocked if I did. Not going to complain if I did. But it's one where I don't want to make a promise right now saying, oh, I'll absolutely, stream the creation of this throughout next school year. Because I don't have any idea what my course schedule is going to be. If I'm at the point where I'm at, one class, it's not going to be one class a day. It'll probably be 2 to 3 a day. I'm hoping that I'll be able to I'm hoping that we have to build the stable too. And actually, we can train, not upgrade. We can train troops here. So that'll get us that and that. Which I can do that. Now, stable, build. We just need to get this to level 6. Ideally, I would love to build a number of apps and games and have, that source of advertising income. But alas, I do not expect to do that. I do not expect to have the kind of time to be able to do that. So, to a degree, it's going to be what it's going to be. Here, let's do this while we wait for some upgrades. So that'll get us that. And then, no chest this time, but do not fear. Oh, there it is. How many is it going to get us this time? 74,000 wood. It's insane. It's a literal cheat code to never run out of materials. I don't know how I didn't think of it sooner, if I'm being totally honest. Like, I genuinely don't. So, alright, I can speed this up. Four to 5. Let me just use 1. So then that'll finish in about 7 seconds, and then I can speed that up. And we'll get ourselves to level 7. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. I meant to only use 2. Perfect. Okay. So now we can upgrade this. And it's not going to be an immediate speed up. We're definitely going to have to do some challenges here. To get the speed ups needed to get this done in 4 hours. One more. There we go. All right. So we can do that, and then we can repair this, which will get us the last thing we need. Claim that, boom. Claim. Heal wounded soldier. We can do that, no problem. Oh, and at this point, we will definitely have... We don't have the coins to do instant. That's not what I meant to hit. But we definitely have speed ups by about an hour. Boom, easy. Cool beans. We're going to have another crazy tutorial where I'm not going to be able to make a choice in anything or go as fast as I want to, because, again, I've done this before. I know what to do. I need level 3. Attack. March. Hang on, guys. I'll be back. Alright, guys, I'm back. Complete apologies. Oh, ow. Please tell me that's not bleeding now. That really hurt. Aha, that's what I had to do. Okay. So that should get us more speed ups. We've cut the time basically in half. Which is great. Also not what I meant to do. Alright. So, straight to this. Perfect. Build a military tent. Sure. Shooting range to level 4, that shouldn't be too hard. Let me mark all that as red. Alright, shooting range to level 4. That'll take a minute now. And we know we don't have any speed ups because of our castle, town hall, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so we have a minute, or we have 10 seconds left on that. Perfect. And then, alright, another 2 minutes there, but that's fine. That gets us that. Right, we can't train anything there, but what we can do is go get the threat. All right. So while we're doing that, we set it to go at least, so it should. So I'll 2 minutes speed up, or yeah, sorry, wrong device. Our army should be out there. Oh, I never sent it to go. That might be why. All right, we have it into under 3 hours at this point. So now we're just waiting on our troops to get back from that victory. And we're good. So that would be that. So we have one more thing we need to, because again, I've done this before, guys. We have one more sort of chapter we need to complete. So we just need to do the stuff in here real quick. And then we're good to go. All right, perfect. And then we need an embassy. Now we need to kill 2 threats level 5 or above. So easy. However, let's get these. Perfect. Or, sorry, we need level 5. Also, really? Who unfollowed? So I think we might need one more. And hello, viewer. Welcome to the stream. I saw the viewer count go up. Hopefully I caught you in time. If I didn't, oh well. But anyway, welcome to the stream. Okay, so we need a second one here. Oh, I thought I hit the kingdom button. Feel free to use the chat. Okay, so they're returning. So searching for level 5. So there we go. That gets that done. And that after we go through this cutscene, because we have a cutscene for some reason. So here we go. We're going to do this, and because it's a stream, I'm going to use the hour and just waste it a little bit. So now we get to play the game. Does this count? Because I downloaded the app using the QR code. So we shall see. However, we now have a lot of upgrading to do to get to level 12, or level 15. Jeez. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to do to get to level 15, which is the next milestone. First of all, level 3, we have to get this to level 7. Which is going to take a lot. And we have no speed ups remaining. Fantastic. Guys, I don't think this is going to count. I think if it was going to count, we would have seen it count already. So we'll give it some time. Cross our fingers that it counts. So we have 280 gold. I'm gonna instant that. And now we should be able to do, well, okay, we'll do 2 sets of 25. That's easy enough. Yeah, they're not going to count it. That's insane. I'm really curious to see if they count it, because sometimes it takes like 10 to 20 minutes. Which, like, I'm fine allowing. I just need them to actually count it. Yeah, it's really not going to count that. That's really surprising. Huh. All right, good to know. That's fascinating. I could not tell you why it's not being counted. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Like, I'm just gonna sit here until it counts it. I'm not gonna put all the work and effort into getting this to, like, castle level 15. That's insane. I'll do it on my phone because I know it counts that. But still. Like, yeah, that is actually crazy. No, I forgot to shake this up. That's why. Like, why does this taste so bland? It's because I never mixed the drink packet in. So, in that case, if it's not going to count it, I'm not going to do some kind of, like, crazy yeah, I'm not going to do some kind of, like, crazy stream. I'm just going to stream long enough that I fulfill the requirements, and then that's going to be it. It's like my way of protesting, almost. Because that's garbage. That should be counted. Because, yeah, it still just says 1 out of 10 when clearly I just got a second one to it. So I don't know what's going on. So if they're not going to count it, I'm not going to push whatsoever. I'm also curious, just because I can. Huh, so that's it. Fascinating. Oh yeah, I have the stats panel in there. Cool. I'm having... Oh. I don't like that. I really don't like that. If you guys are curious, I'm bored out of my mind now. So I'm going through my OBS settings. There we go. That's what I meant to do the first time. So I'm gonna do that, and then let me switch back to here for now. So I need something on this monitor. So we need to get this to level 7, I think, to be able to do... Like, I'll still try and complete the goals just because I'm curious and I can't on my phone. But yeah, that's... It should count that. That is obnoxious that it's not. Actually, screw that. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. go into CapCut and do this then, because... Oh gosh, I have forgotten how to use CapCut. This is terrifying. Whew, okay. Here we go. Nope. Sorry guys, slight bit of TikTok trouble. There we go. And now this should let me... Yes, there we go. Good. Good enough. Okay. Okay, that's done. One more. Because why not? I still think it's complete garbage, the fact that they're not counting that. But, oh well. They're usually pretty good about counting it as well. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully I didn't miss you. I didn't have my chat screen open. But what's up? So, it's a long story. This is like a sponsored stream, right? So I took a sponsorship because, like, streaming doesn't get me that much money. It gets me about 4 cents a stream at tops currently. So I took a sponsorship, which usually gets me about 150 or so. It's not much to, live off of, but it's enough for me to make a little extra. And usually, like, I have not done a Stream Elements sponsorship in a while. It's been since about December, I think. December or January. And what I'm talking about is usually... So, the way all of these sponsorships work are by device. So it's how many devices download the game using your code. So, like, I know there's a lot going on the screen right now, but in the bottom, like, left-hand corner or something, there's a little widget that I have to stream with until the sponsorship ends that has, like, a QR code to scan. Usually, I'm able to scan that on a number of my devices, and I'll play the game on, like, my cell phone, and then I'll stream it from my iPad, and it'll count for 2 devices. It wouldn't let me download it on my iPad, and I had to download a VPN on a first-generation Google Pixel to even be able to download the game again, to have it not be on my cell phone, because I don't like screen mirroring my personal cell phone to my laptop and broadcasting that all over the internet. There are things like Do Not Disturb that makes that easier, but still, like, people can break through that, notifications can break through that, and a lot of my barriers have come down over the years. I used to not stream without webcam, but now I do. But I still need some sense of privacy. And it's a lot easier on an iPad where I don't have, like, Snapchat, Instagram, my email, etc. Whereas on my phone, I have all of that. But I had to go through extreme lengths to even get this working. Which I'm just complaining about the fact that it's much more of a hassle, and I don't know if it's this game, or if Stream Elements redid the entire way they do sponsorships. I cannot tell. So there's going to be another sponsorship after this, because I need to, like, figure out, is this a Stream Elements thing, or is this just the game being picky? But if this is a Stream Elements thing, I'm going to have to figure something else out. Because, like, I'm going to have to figure out another way, because without multiple of my devices and without being able to use emulators to make streaming way easier and still have it count, there's not as much in it. I know that sounds incredibly greedy, which I pride myself on not being, but if I'm going to take the 2 hours out of my day to sit here and stream a game, it should count towards the campaign goals, is all I'm saying. But anyway, that's my rant. I'm hoping to be back with another Battlefront 2 stream Wednesday night. I know the weekends and Fridays are double XP, but it's a lot easier to just triple XP it, have it be like a one night a week thing, and build up a little bit of a following there. I totally get it. I had an AP exam this morning, so I completely get that. My brain has effectively turned itself off. My plans for tonight after this are go downstairs, throw in a frozen pizza in the oven, and then just sit on the couch the entire night. What is a Nora? Oh, gotcha. That autocorrect tries to do autocorrect things at the worst possible time. Whoa. But now you missed earlier on in the stream me talking about how I want to start doing some like game development streams. But I don't know how well that's going to be received, so I'm slightly hesitant to do it. You're good. I'm sort of just zoning out at this point, but it's a requirement for the sponsorship for me to stream the game for 2 hours, so I'm here for another half hour at least. I'm just knocking the requirement out of the way while I think about it. They'll get back to you eventually. They're probably processing a lot of applications because they're going into summer hiring, would be my guess. So I'm going to Miami University, which is... I'm still slightly hesitant about saying that because I don't want anyone to, like, track me down and find me, but it's a pretty big school, so... It is a nice school. I'm looking forward to it. I have a friend who's going to Ohio State. It seems like a pretty nice school from everything I've seen. It's been pretty good. I made a lot of progress in my senior project, which was nice. I now have movement in there. So on top of complete 360-degree environment and borders and everything, the user can now move around within it, which is pretty cool. It would be nicer for the user to be able to teleport, but I can't seem to get the plugin for that to work, so I have to go with just regular movement, which is definitely motion sickness inducing. But other than that, it's pretty cool. Over the weekend, because I'm supposed to have tryouts tomorrow, but it's currently projected to start raining at 1 a.m. and stop raining at about 1 a.m. Sunday. So I somehow don't think I'm gonna have tryouts. But Ultimate Frisbee, it's a fun little niche sport, or it's starting to get bigger, but I used to run track, but I stopped running track this spring because I got injured. And I kept running to work back from it, but I couldn't actually compete just because my injury was something along the lines of, my physical therapist thinks it was a muscle in my core that I pulled. But it was manifesting itself in my leg, almost by my hip flexors. So it was really hard to push through. But I didn't have the confidence to run and sprint for most of the season, which is why I ended up not running track. And by the time I finally got that confidence back, it was just too late in the season. And yeah, I definitely do have the runner's build. That is definitely a thing I have. No denying that. I'm tall and lanky. It's perfect for running. Alright, I have to do a little bit of math for this. So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 40 of each. Good grief. Okay. Let me do this. Let me try this at least. Slide that desktop there. Do-do-do-do. Whew. So now we get to play the fun game of how accurate is stream elements. Because it says I need to stream the game for 2 hours. Usually it ends up being closer to 2.5 because it never updates right at the 2-hour mark. So that's going to be a fun game to play. And usually at this point in the stream, I'm still pushing through the goals, but if it's not going to count, I don't see the point in it. I know that sounds harsh, but like if it's not going to count, I don't really see the point in trying to aggressively push through a campaign that I'm not going to get rewarded for. In about another 10 minutes, I'll be able to confidently move the charger from the Google Pixel into my laptop. I don't know why my laptop got that behind. That was really weird. Ugh, I'm definitely tired. It has been a long day. My brain is definitely very tired. What I got out of that chest is not exactly what I was looking for, but oh well. Oh, shoot. Yep, I gotta get my stand hour. If you guys see me waving my wrist around like this, like crazy, it's because I need my stand hour for Apple Activity. I promise I'm not insane or anything. There is actual reason. Hey, I got the stand hour. Fantastic. Oh, well, that's annoying. Almost, guys. Almost. We're at an hour 50. So we'll cross the 2-hour threshold, and then we just need to make sure that Stream Elements like accepts it. So we'll probably be at about 2 hours 10. Something like that. Oh no, I lost a subscriber. How did that happen? Subscriber, please come back. I'm sure we'll get said subscriber back. Eventually, that is. Maybe not right away, but... No, please. I hate MacBooks sometimes. Like, I absolutely love mine, don't get me wrong. But sometimes it's not the laptop you need it to be. And other times it's absolutely perfect. But this is one of those times that it's not the laptop you need it to be. Okay, so I need 11 more. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And one more. 11. There we go. So I do have an idea of something we can do here. So we got that. Nope, I'm not buying anything today. That's not happening. Alright guys, I will be back in a second. Alright guys, I am back. It looks like I did not miss that much. Alright guys, we're almost at the time limit. Almost. But yeah, I'm hoping to pick up Element Miner sometime soon. I'm hopeful. It'll probably be after next week. After next week, I'm hoping to pick back up the development of Element Miner. Also, hello viewer, welcome to the stream. But I'm hoping to pick back up the development of Element Miner and at least put in the last couple initial upgrades I need to make a game that will be able to be published. It might not be great, it'll need some updates, but it'll at least be able to be published. And yeah, that is the hope. So I think I'm gonna make that like a little summer project to pick that back up, and then after I get that done, I'll be able to work on a completely different game, something that I haven't done yet. So a lot of fun things coming on that front, that's for sure. Alright, so let me make sure that this is 40. Alright, so that's the 2-hour mark. Now we get to play the game of when does Stream Elements realize it's 2 hours? Hopefully soon. Hopefully. But if not, who knows? Hopefully soon, though. I can't imagine it would take that long. So, we'll see. Once it's gotten the fact that I've been streaming for 2 hours in the right category, I'll end the stream, and we'll hopefully be back with Clash of Clans on Sunday? Yeah, hopefully. I'm not going to make the announcement until tomorrow when I know more, but we should be back with Clash of Clans on Sunday. Probably Sunday, like 3 p.m., probably. That's my goal, at least. My goal is to do like a 3 to 5 stream Sunday. It's my goal. We'll see if that happens. We'll see. I would really love for it to, but it may not. But hopefully it will happen. You gotta trust the process a little. You know, those are a lot more, like, those colors are a lot more mild than I thought they were going to be. That's not a bad thing, but it's a thing. And guys, just so that you guys know, like, I am playing this game on my cell phone as well. Just because my cell phone apparently is the only one that counts, so I might as well do that. In retrospect, I would have focused a little more on that. Had it been... I would have focused a little more on that had I realized my Google Pixel wasn't going to count. But, oh well. Live and learn. My god, my laptop is slow now. It's struggling to scroll through a web page. That's one of the other reasons I'm not, like, super confident that, like, game development streams are going to be a good idea. It's because most of my game development happens on my laptop. Which, like, again, not the end of the world. Also not the best thing either. Oh, we're so close, guys. It got the overall stream requirement, but it doesn't quite have the goal widget. It's at 119 out of 120. So we're going to wait like 5 more minutes, and then it'll get it eventually. Like, it will eventually get it. It's just really annoying when it doesn't. Alright, time to drag over like 40 files from one folder to another. So what on earth are these pack levels? Because in this game, like, one of our sponsorship, like, milestone things is, like, purchase tier 1 pack. What on earth is that? That's what I'm curious about, is what on earth is that? Because if it's a currency thing, I'm not going to spend money. Just to, like, not get more money back. But if it's, like, spending wood or something, I can get by that. I can get by that very easily. I just can't figure out. I'm like, I can't imagine it's not a paid thing, but it's insane. I can't figure it out. Because it's not, like, well documented what that means either. Which is the thing that's confusing me. Alright, it's gotta have it by now. There's no way. There we go. Alright. Well, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so, and I will see you guys next time.